Just we lost.
Fully all the way wrong.
You
Ain't it
were
real?
First
saying,
of all, hold
oh,
on. Why the fuck
Jordan
is you
Love
saying?
wasn't that impressive?
Hold on. Why the fuck is you saying? I understand where you coming from, real, and I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
get to you in a minute. I understand where you coming from. I'm gonna get to you in a minute. But what I'm saying, why the fuck is you even agreeing on anything?
He want
You
to hop
talked
on
about
Peace.
he totally fucking wrong. What the fuck you mean?
He want to hop on Peace because he was
No,
wrong.
I'm not hopping on Peace because I said nothing about us beating the fuck out of Green Bay. I said it was gonna be a close game. We can go back and
All
watch
right,
the
nigga. Then
motherfucker.
you talk to him, nigga. He's the one
I'm
talking the shit
talking to
to
you
you.
right now, nigga. I'm
Nah,
talking to
bitch.
you.
Nah, bitch. You just didn't want to get cooked. That's all it is.
Get
Shut
cooked
up,
about what? You lost too.
nigga.
What are you
Nigga.
talking about?
Nigga. He did dressing your bitch ass. He in your division, nigga. Don't sit there and come at me because y'all lost, nigga. I ain't say
No, I'm
shit.
coming at you because you a
I just
bitch,
said
nigga.
your
What's
take
up?
was
I'm
wrong.
coming
Was
at
your
you because you
take
a
not
bitch.
wrong? Was
Yeah,
your take
all right.
not
I'm coming
wrong?
at you because you a bitch.
Yeah,
You a
exactly.
bitch.
Your dumb
How
ass.
about that? Yeah. Yeah, all
Exactly,
right.
dumbass nigga. We
That's what happened
already
when the Commanders
know.
lose.
We already know he ain't smoked this morning. We already know, bro.
And I just had to get that out the way, goddamn it. Since niggas feeling antsy today.
Nigga, I'm smoking it now. How about that? I'm smoking it now. How about that?
Yeah, well, take a few more hits, nigga, so then you can
Man,
get off
please
your
do.
period. So you can get off your period.
Fuck you laughing at?
All right, shit. All right, we gonna go back. All right, we ain't gonna be petty. Welcome back to the HighLite Podcast. I'm 1/3 of the Get Zane Outcast Rail. Got my dogs, my brothers with me. Threezy from the HVZ, Tasman with the Gas Man. We gonna just go ahead
Yo,
and start it off with this epic, legendary, historical fight that just happened between Terrence Bud Crawford and Canelo Alvarez.
They have it 3-0 because he gave the first to Crawford, which Crawford may have won with the only clean shot of the round. So far, Crawford is fighting his fight, and he has neutralized Canelo's offense to say, hey, there's distance between you and me. Like that.
Canelo had a great fifth round, and Terrence Crawford knew he had to make a stand in this sixth round. That shot got Canelo's attention as Crawford's back was against the ropes.
Go round 9. Oh, and that's a good early land by Crawford.
Nonsense. Alice would always say, Canelo was looking to be friends, and Crawford is not looking to be friends.
Great exchange from Terrence Crawford. Right when Terrence Crawford stood his ground and got his respect from Canelo Alvarez.
Oh, good uppercut. This has been a masterful performance.
We go onward from Vegas.
There's the final horn.
Steve Weisfeld scores at 116 to 112. Max DeLuca and Tim Cheatham both have it. 115 to 113 to the winner by unanimous decision. The Fighting Pride of Omaha, Nebraska, USA, and new Ring Magazine, an undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Terrence Crawford.
Nigga took a L. He ain't even like that most. So, but I definitely just want to shout out, bro. Did something historical. First champion to win 3 belts in the division or something like that. It's something crazy.
Four.
It's 4? Okay. But yeah, regardless, he did something historical against one of the best boxers in this era. And yeah, like, that's a major salute right there, man. A lot of people didn't think he was gonna do it. I ain't even gonna lie. I probably was gonna go with Canelo. I was kind of on the parlays. I put the
shaking my
punches
head.
and strikes. So I really won't
Why,
go on
why are
for
you
a
shaking?
second.
Why are you shaking your head though? He's a champion.
I'm shaking my head because he should know better than that, just like your dumb
He
ass.
should know better
For even
than
trying to
what. He
go
was the
against that.
champion.
I don't know.
Niggas don't watch boxing. It's all right. Excuse me.
It's not even that though. I just thought Canelo was better. Right. I just went with whoever was gonna get like 100 something strikes or 100 something
But
hits. So
anybody know that Crawford was going to go in that fight just based off the technique. Like, he had to put on weight, so he was not going to sit there and overdo it, try to outpower that man.
What fight?
Which
So
he,
all right. So
which he
what
should.
fight
Hold
you
on,
basing
hold
that
on, hold
off?
on. Let me get my take off.
Niggas casual as a bitch. All right.
I'm casual, but I'm trying to get my take off. Shut up. I actually have a real take,
All
opinion
right.
maybe
But
take, not somebody that somebody took. But anyway, we know Terrence Crawford was going to go in there and not get
I
overpowered.
love you, Rob.
That nigga showed that he is the best boxer in this shit, bro. And to be honest with you, I'll put him in front of Floyd. And I seen Floyd too, so I can say that type of shit. And Canelo even said the same shit too, though.
I think Crawford is way better than Floyd Mayweather. We knew Crawford is a great fighter. I did what I supposed to do, right? I tried for every way, and I trained really hard, and he deserved all the credit. I tried my best tonight, and I just cannot figure out the style.
Was it something specific, the movement or his speed or power, or what? Was there something you could put your finger on that gave you the most trouble?
Everything.
But we all know Canelo, he was all going, only thing that he was going to sit there and do was just try to overpower that man. That's it.
I like what he said about overpowering him because first he touched on the technique part, and from my understanding, of my watching the sport, I did know Crawford. I did know that he was a more technical fighter than Canelo. That's just going off, you know what I'm saying, what I seen a couple weeks before the fight. But as far as I'm not taking anything away from Canelo because he is definitely one of the greatest fighters of this era, and he lost because he lost to a great. If we putting Canelo's record under the microscope, the man has only lost, I'm not quoting, I don't know for sure, but I think he's only lost 3 to 4 fights. Maybe the last fight was his third loss or his fourth loss. I'm
No,
not
that was his
sure.
third.
His third loss. So he lost 2 fights. He lost 2 fights, or one early and one to Floyd. So in a sense, the man got beat by a great, and he got beat early on in his career. So I'm gonna call that one loss. So, and in a sense, I can't even call it that because the man he lost to never lost a fight. So as far as that, I looked at it as I didn't think one, it was 3 factors to me, 2 factors, if I must, to this fight that Crawford, my bad, Crawford had to come up 1 or 2 weight classes, 3. I'm not sure. He had to come up some weight classes, is what I know. So anytime a fighter has to come up weight classes towards a champion, the person coming up the weight classes is considered the underdog because he's never fought at that strength, size, or speed before. So I gave Canelo the nod because Canelo fights comfortably at the weight he fought at. You know what I'm saying? What I underestimated was the corner that Crawford has around him that had him overly prepared for this fight. I think they looked at hours and hours and hours of tape of Canelo fighting, knowing he's a power striker, knowing he's not as much as technical as Crawford. Those jabs, Canelo don't throw jabs. He throws power strikes. And I went back to his competition earlier because Canelo, and I know it's some shit going on about race, but I'm not trying to make it about race. Historically, Hispanic fighters fight Hispanic fighters. If you look at the totality of boxing, whatever fighters hail from America, from Russia, whatever, what is it called? I know basketball players come from Pro-Am and different leagues. Whatever league or whatever that's called, division or like whatever that's called, boxers go through that throughout their region. Brett Crawford came from Omaha, Nebraska, throughout a Midwest division in America. He's already going to fight the best American fighters. So what I'm saying is Mexican fighters, Hispanic fighters, they fight Hispanic competition early on in their careers. So it's not, I know you've seen this, chat, and y'all too. I know y'all have seen these Spanish names pop up for matches and they be like 16-0, 17-0. Like, so like when they come to their first real fight that probably was broadcasted and you just found out who that was, they're fighting an American fighter. And that's normally their first loss. You know what I'm saying? So like, that is not a statistic that is known in boxing. So like, I'm not saying they didn't put that stip or that on Canelo because he fought Mayweather before, and Mayweather is a great, and he lost to him. So they didn't make that so much of a problem because this is his second American fighter. Not saying I'm not trying to make it about that or anything. I'm just saying why I didn't take Crawford. I did not take Crawford initially because I gave the champion the grace. You know what I'm saying? Because he's fighting at his weight. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to be accustomed to coming in this ring and fighting at that weight and fighting at that speed and that size. Is your power going to be the same? This shit is just like Fight Night Round 3 when you build a fighter. Like, you have to fight at that speed. You know what I'm saying? And I did not think bro was going to come out as aggressive as from round 3 and above. Dude came out, I'm talking about totally outclassed him. I'm talking about like, and I think he noticed around like round 6 or 7. Like when he started hitting him, he started like walking away. Like he started like you know when a nigga smack you, be like, damn, I can't believe this nigga smacked me again. And then he got back into his stance.
Yeah.
It's like he didn't know that he was gonna figure him out. Canelo probably thought that he probably get figured out. If he couldn't knock him out, he probably get figured out 8th, 9th, deep round. Nigga, you're not gonna figure me out. You're not fighting my weight. You're not gonna figure me out in the 7th or 5th round. He figured this nigga out, knowing he not gonna throw no power strikes because he don't jab, and he figured that out. Like he's not gonna jab me. I can come as close. And when the third time he went to the corner, the 3rd round, they told him he not gonna come close to you. Get close to him and try to jab him. Try to jab him. Throw the feint. Throw it twice, and then go in for the big hit. And he fell for it twice. It's like the corners really was like the manifestation of this fight because they was really coaching. I think Canelo's corner knew he lost the fight by the 9th round. By the 8th round, they was telling him, yo, you gotta swing, you gotta pretty much be desperate type shit. Like he outclassed him. I'm not no fucking novice boxing knower. I'm not no fucking intermediate or masterful glove knower. So like I never like when I see names just like niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, but this fight made me go look at and bro won't. I really thought Crawford not dissing. I really thought he won't like that. I'm not saying he's not like that. That's casual for me to say that, but against a champion, that's what I thought. You know what I'm saying? This nigga's a champion. I don't think a nigga coming up from a weight class can beat a champion. Doing this the first time, my nigga. That's what I'm saying. Like, and he proved me wrong. I put so many bets on Canelo, but I only put one on Crawford. And I'd be damned if that one hit. That was the decision. That's the only bet I put him. I didn't put no TKO or no shit like that because I knew he wasn't gonna knock him out at that weight. That you're asking if he knocked Canelo out at that weight for the first time, there's unequivocally no doubt that we can call him the best of this era. He's one of the greatest of this era. There's a difference. He's the best of this era and greatest. Like if he would have knocked him out at that weight, he's the best of this era. Nigga, you would have took a throne that that can't be took. He boxed a great boxer. It was a great fight. And I can take something from Canelo because he lost, obviously. But at the same time, it's a great fight and a great. He got knocked off by a great. If he would have won, he would beat a great. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I'm casual. I'll take that because for taking Crawford, for taking Canelo. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that took the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, but like, yeah, that's my take. I like how Rob picked up on the technique because that's the reason why like, he won that fight. That's one of the main reasons why he won that fight, particularly the technique and the strategy. Like he tapped this nigga one time, and he looked at him like, "Nigga, where did you get that from? What happened?" That nigga ain't never got countered like that in his career. The only time he probably got countered was Floyd like that. Like I tell you something, man. It's them American fighters by not taking nothing away from bruh. But I'm going to forethought and I'm gonna give it up. His next fight, he gotta defend it. I mean, you don't have to. You can retire with it and say you're done. But do niggas want to see him retire it against like I don't know who it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I was thinking, well, I'm just throwing that out here. I'm just throwing it out here. You know he's undefeated. I was thinking if he goes up to, just hear me out. If he makes it up to Floyd's record, I'm saying at Floyd's record, and you know what I'm saying, when he gets there and be like, I'll fight Floyd for like, so do you think what I'm asking, do you think Floyd would come out for that? Like, it's his
Nigga,
record.
he coming out to fight
You know what I'm
Tyson.
saying? He coming out to fight Tyson, but we know the nigga's like what? He was like 47, 46, something like that, 48. Like, I think he's in shape enough not to knock a professional fighter out, but I think he's in shape enough to go 12 rounds with a professional fighter. I think he has not lost that much. To beat Crawford would be extreme for him. But I'm talking about the business side. That would be a $1 billion fight, bro. That probably exceed $1 billion. That probably exceed 1.2. It'd probably be 1.2. I'm saying if they both had the same record, it was tied, and to beat the record, you got to beat the person that has it, and he fights him. Just market it that way could be $1 billion, bro. Like that shit would be crazy, but I don't think that's why I'm bringing that scenario up. There's nobody else that he can beat to prove what he proved last other night. He proved that he was the greatest of this era. There's nobody else that he can beat that would make me feel, yeah, he's better now. There's no one else. Canelo was that person. He beat him handily, quite handily. So it's like you don't backtrack and fight Tank. You have to Tank would have to come up a couple weight classes, and that's what I'm saying. Tank might not have that knockout power, or that. Of course, he's gonna have the power, but he might not have the knockout consistency, the punch consistency to fight at that weight and that speed. So it's like, who else? You know what I'm saying?
All I can say is, God, that boy was working Canelo. And it's not even the fact that it was just technique, though. They were saying, for real, Crawford probably could have knocked that nigga out for real.
You seen that, John? You seen that, John, in the 8th round when he hit him and he wobbled a little bit?
Yeah, he had that nigga stumbling a little bit.
He hit him one time and
he
he
was
wobbled.
stumbling a little bit and everything.
Yeah, so I'm like, what the fuck did his corner say? What was the strategy the whole week? Because they taught him. Man, boxing is a fucking chess match, bro. Like, that shit is a real life chess match, bro.
Right, you got your niggas that know how to play offense well enough to defeat a good defense. But it's the fact that Crawford has phenomenal defense. Because every time Canelo swung, this nigga was either dodging that shit or being able to counter that shit with one of his own.
And you see he was moving. You see he was moving the whole.
Hey,
he was
real quick, not to interrupt y'all, I'm gonna keep letting y'all go, but the most impressive thing for Bud on defense specifically was that he was eating them bitches too. Like Canelo was
I
like,
ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna hold you. Canelo probably only hit him like six. Canelo only probably hit him good like 6-7 times.
well, he got a couple good strikes in.
Yeah,
he got 2 combinations in, and he got 2 power strikes in.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Canelo
Bud was looking like
him a little
shit.
bit.
This ain't a bullet.
Canelo one of the fighters that beat your arms up. So
he was humbling that nigga a little bit though. I'll give him that.
He was showing respect in the 6th round. He was showing him respect in the 6th, 7th round.
Yeah.
You got it, man. He was showing him respect. He tried to put his glove out there. No, and what dude was like, nah, we still fighting right now. While we still fighting, I'm gonna whoop your ass. You the champion. Like,
bro, I'm telling you, it's a great game, man. When you know how to sit there and play some phenomenal defense like that.
I feel like once you're the champion, shouldn't you just improve on defense? Because you defending this motherfucker, so shouldn't you improve on defense? I mean, Mike Tyson was the only one we really knew that was still knocking niggas out after retaining championship. Most niggas get a championship and then they just become defensive fighters. They try to last the whole fight, technical. Like niggas won't like Mike, and niggas won't like Mike and Roy. Mike and Roy was consistently punishing niggas every fight until they fell off. Crawford do got 38 knockouts. I can't say that, but it's all in the tape, bro. It's all in the tape. I ain't taking that from him, but Canelo probably was like the third. Canelo was probably like the second or third, probably the best fighter, that Crawford ever fought, and he beat him. So that's why I can't take nothing from him. He beat him handily. So who else can he fucking beat handily? If I'm ready to say that,
he thought he won the Floyd fight for real, but this one he knew he lost.
He knew he lost that joke. He thought he had a sniff of winning in that joke. Cause it made it look, no, that fight made it look like Floyd could get touched, to be honest with you. But we know niggas know he ain't win. But this joke here, yeah, nigga, you lost.
Yeah.
You lost. You got your ass tapped. He was doing coordinations on you. He was doing combos on you. He started smiling, like all that shit. He even headbutted Crawford. He headbutted him and he split his eyebrow a little bit.
Yeah.
They had to stop the fight for a little motherfucker. They had to stop the fight. That was frustration. And he tried to say I'm sorry then. More trying to hear none of that shit.
He was getting his ass whooped. Like
He was getting his ass whooped.
I think right after that, that's when he got in the pocket.
mhm.
He got in the pocket twice with Canelo. That was like the 9th round.
9th round. All the energy picked up between the 7th and 9th. All the energy picked up.
Yeah, because
Canelo
like
got his
you
little
said,
3-piece in. Canelo got his 3-piece in the 9th round. That was like that first 30 to 45 seconds. They was dueling, bro. I think it was like Canelo knew he was down. He was like, I gotta
yeah,
come out and do something. He was dueling for like 30, 45 seconds. They was throwing them at each other. Like, that's the thing about
That
boxing.
should be disrespectful. That should be disrespectful though. That this nigga was smiling at him not the
The
whole
whole
time. Like
time. After he figured him out, he's like, bro, I know you ain't gonna punch me. I know you ain't gonna punch me if I come closer. You ain't gonna need to throw no punch. All he kept doing was tag, dance around for 30 seconds, tag, dance around. All right, I'm gonna hit you for bop, bop, bop. Then dance around for 31 seconds. I was like, that's that boxing shit. Niggas, casual think it's like girls and like niggas that don't know boxing think niggas just supposed to go in and just keep punching and shit. No, it's like out of a whole 12-minute, 3-minute round fight, bro, it's probably like 90 seconds of real fighting. 90 seconds to a minute of real fighting, and that's who we figure out who the best is. Like, the whole time is just defense and what you gonna do. Like, it ain't like that with UFC, because you gonna have to get to it with UFC eventually. Nigga, you can't dance over this whole ring. Like, the whole time. You finna catch a fucking knee to the face.
they'll go trip you up.
Niggas gonna kick your shins or something, bro. Niggas gonna keep kicking your legs, bro. You can't do this shit in boxing. In boxing, it's straight hands. You gotta have hands. Primary defense. Like, and niggas is great. Niggas is great. Can't no average nigga beat Canelo ass. Probably no elite nigga around the way can beat his ass. That nigga's a boxer. It's just everybody get their time. Everybody got their time. Like,
Yep.
and Mike had his time early in his career. That's crazy. Nobody thought Mike would go down to Hitman Hearns. Nobody thought that. He goddamn did. Yeah, but I'm ready to move on if y'all ready.
They had a list of fights coming up. I know they got that bullshit
Ain't none
Javante
of them shit.
Davis.
Yeah, ain't none of them shits got no name, no superstars.
Shit. Like it's a whole bunch of novelty fights to be honest. I know nah, never mind. I already say Devin Haney got a fight coming up, but we ain't even go. We leave pillow hands alone. But
Pillow hands.
yeah. Other than that though, shout out to Bud, man. He got the job done historically. You know, it definitely looked like it was something for the culture for sure. Cause shit, I feel like every motherfucker shit. Niggas was celebrating on tickets and shit. I seen Gilly celebrated junk. I seen Hoge put a junk in. So shit. If you put money on Crawford straight up, yeah, you got paid, baby. Got paid.
they said that nigga came out to Spanish music.
Oh,
He
I ain't
did.
see that. That's funny. That's hilarious, bro. I ain't see that. I was
I
wondering
was
who he
like,
came out to.
And he came out quite quick. He ain't making no long drawn out thing either.
the celebs was out too, so you already know it's gonna be a lot of controversy coming from that fight too.
No bullshit. I'm just weak that this nigga was playing Mexican music, bro. And you know, it was like a whole bunch of Mexicans in there, well, Latinos, but you know, it was a whole bunch of them in there, you know, rooting for their boy and shit. He said something. He said something before the fight. He was like, "Shit, I'm gonna get him quiet."
That
That motherfucker was quiet. All you heard was "Hell yeah, fuck yeah, beat that nigga." The nigga in the corner, bro. But yeah, his corner was elite too, so they deserve their props too. But yeah, real quick, we could just shout out the Euro hoops. I mean, I ain't catching that one game. Seen all the highlights and stuff, but I ain't catching that one game. I still got to see how Giannis looked against Finland, and then the whole Greece Turkey matchup. But I mean, not Greece Turkey, Germany and Turkey. But yeah, shout out to the Euro hoops. You know, it was good to see NBA stars from Europe. go crazy and stuff like that. I seen the first team or the all team Euro hoops. I think they had Giannis, Sengun, Franz Wagner, Dennis Schroeder, and who else? Who am I missing? And Luka. So they had Dennis, Luka, Franz, Giannis, and Sengun. Surprisingly, Jokic got snubbed, but I mean, I can understand because he got bounced quick. But still, like, it was a lot of good performances. I think Kristaps Porzingis showed something.
Dives in. Oh, there's a foul from the uniform.
The highlight. Bertrand just steals the ball. Gets Porzingis. The hustle played.
Great catch. And left Spain in the final. Here is Porzingis. Got it! Porzingis. He's in the paint. He gets it up. Follows the miss. And that looked a little flat. He follows it.
Three. Talk about no block and bonus. That's a bonus.
Here's KP. Jaguars couldn't get the referee to stop. And there, Porzingis gets in, lays it up. Here's Porzingis in the lane. Take it. Oh, they find Porzingis. Keeps the dribble low. Back to Porzingis. Flies in. And KP, that is a long way out.
And then on this re-screen, it's a screen.
To show he can compete with the best. Here's Porzingis. Here's Porzingis. Porzingis.
He played all the games. I think he missed a couple early games, but when it got to like the serious games, he played and he was looking decent. The France players, they was looking decent. Alexis Sarr, Zachary Rochechet.
Time winding down. Oh, smooth head. Into the traffic. Here we go. Well, goes behind the back and still just a quick ball screen. Baseline. Are you kidding me? Comes up with it. And get it rejected. Koulibaly. Now Risa Shea in the corner. Finds it. This is good ball movement. Risa Shea made one from there. Finds Alexander Sock. Fox still leading by 28. Risa Shea. Step back three. Here comes Risa Shea. Goes in, throws it for front. There's the alley-oop at Koulibaly. Koulibaly down the middle, throws it. Let's go. Fires a three.
Draft picks. Here he is.
There he is. Risa Shea in transition. Bang. Oh, look out below. Well, there we go. Koulibaly. Sa goes in and keeps it alive. Sa goes in. Sa up against Luka Doncic. Good defense. Back to Crawford. Goes in. Well, Yabusele has struggled. And big time. Now the dog goes in. Good. Here we go. Risa Shea for the double. Risa Shea wide open. Talking nice pass. Pumping. Saying, get beat. No look. John Zusman. Get it to knock. Risa Shea coast to coast. Goes in. Now finds it in the paint. Goes in, count it, numbers. Risa Shea fakes the pass. Now finds Yabusele going in. And the follow-up.
Yabusele, they was looking decent. I don't know who they lost to. I got to go back and see. They might have lost to Luka. I'm not sure. But yeah, trying to think who else. I don't want to forget nobody because it was some good players. It was some guys looking decent. But yeah, I hope all this translates to the NBA season, of course. I would think Sengun probably is the most beneficial from it since he had, like, probably the best showing in the tournament.
Here's Sengun. Good send. Nice bounce pass. Sengun. 3-point shot. Big fella. Sengun. And looks like he was fouled. He's going to the line for a 3-point play.
Kevin, he draws the double.
Oh my goodness. There's Sengun. Knocks it down. Sengun for three. He is outshining Jokic right now. 14 to 24 from 3-point range. Make it! From Hawkinson. Chill. What a pass from Sengun. Osmani. People have to step up if they're going to beat teams like Turkey. Nice handoff, Sengun. Leads to a break, and Şengün has arrived.
Great play on both ends by Şengün.
Oh, nice pass, Osmani. You cannot. He's going to come up with the basketball. Osmani to Şengün, and he knocks over Samadurov. And Billy Toliopoulos just kind of lost his foot. And he goes at the dunk.
Outstanding teamwork in the pick and roll.
Get into the championship game. So I think that'll be something nice. I'd love to see how that like translate with him and KD. Because if Şengün is on such a trajectory, is KD gonna kind of have to take somewhat of a back seat? Like, and I don't mean like he the second option, but he might gotta share the route, average like a good little 25 or something. Because if Şengün, if he on the rise, then you can't stop that. You can't stagnate that. So, but yeah, aside from that, he was getting triple doubles and all that type shit. So, that's probably not too much of a problem if it is. But yeah, again, skinny Luka. Love to see how he'll look.
This time is on the clock. Steps back, gets it up, and makes it. Guard that man.
Yeah, it's just isolation. Everyone's space, they get the ball back to him, and he is such a great shot creator.
Doncic goes up, makes it. Here's Doncic again. Goes up, and they call the foul. Omic in the game for Slovenia. There's Luka. Likes this matchup. He gets it up, and Doncic takes a tough shot and makes another. Doncic a long three. Doncic, tough drive.
To rebound and have more energy on the boards.
He steps back and
both ends. He defends. And here he really read the game. Well, look at that.
Doncic, and they switch. So Simon is on him. That's off. Oh no, it's off. Doncic gets fouled. He's going to the line. Doncic got it.
Rob said it earlier before we started, but niggas was saying that Luka was ready to be the player of the tournament, if not that. So, yeah, like if he's improved defensively as well, got the athleticism and all that, yeah, that should bode well.
Say it could have been a boost though. Like,
I definitely think it's a boost.
I mean, not to take away from Luka, but it's like just every single summer we just talk about how Luka lost weight. Oh, we think Luka is like probably gonna win MVP this season, just about because he should be in that like talks. To be honest, like
He's that type of player.
yeah, because he is. I ain't taking nothing away from him with that. But I'm just saying, like, is it just gonna be another year where we just see, I mean, a better Luka, but still just subpar defense?
I think his defense does pick up a little bit. I think he tries. I'm not gonna say it's better or not, but I think I think he's gonna be like try more. I think he's gonna put more effort into it, and effort means a lot. So just on the effort standpoint, I believe he'd probably be a more. He has two people on his team now that probably hold him more accountable. Braun always and Marcus Smart. Who else do we pick up? Yeah, well, those two. Like, so he has those two. I mean, that'll be in his ear more now. So like. And he should want to do that more for himself. So, I mean, I feel like to go about what you said, it'll be more effort. It'll be more effort. Because he showed effort this year. He showed effort. You know what I'm saying? If he really did it on a 78-game basis, yeah, he could be that. But we know he's not because he's going to give more in the offense. So, like, if we can get him to remember to play defense in those 42-point moments, in those 50-point moments, where we're winning, where he has 50, but we're still fighting, like it's still a 2-point, 1-point game. Like, yeah, we're gonna need him to play more defense. It's probably his reason. It's probably his fault. So, yeah.
Well, we'll see how that go. I mean, we also got to account that FIBA defense is different than NBA defense, so it really might not mean that much, but. Still, though, I mean, it's a good sign. It's a good, step in the right direction, so you can't be too mad at it.
I mean, but if they pointing out him playing actual good individual defense, like, how can that not transition to – well, I mean, I see it from like playing against different other players, like because it is different type of talent. I get that, but
Yeah,
I don't know. It should still be some. I don't know. It should still be like something since they talking about this. Basically, like
yeah. So I guess the key word is effort.
yeah, he's putting more effort in on defense.
Yeah, so we'll see how that go.
I would say Franz upgraded too.
Anyway, Tice gets it to Wagner. Starting to assert themselves. Oh, what a spin! And Franz is just so powerful. And yet, Franz, Wagner. Oh my. Get it to Franz Wagner. He's going to drive. He's going to pull up. He's going to hit it.
Comes off the screen, open. They gave him the opportunity.
If his teammates score, it's hard to box that off.
Doing everything else, now takes the point guard responsibility, goes all the way. Dennis takes a possession off with a point. Wagner just scores.
Doesn't matter.
No, right up, they've got to recover, they do. Wagner, 4-3.
Instead of attacking the basket, but the way that he...
Wagner. Look at him go to the basket.
Yeah, Franz look good.
He looked good, but he's not gonna have that much ball availability playing for Orlando. So yeah, all that shit might look good, but he still he's sharing his ball with a star player. He's not even a star player on the team that he's on. So it's like
I mean, but they ain't stopped him before.
it ain't stopping before, but I mean, you're not gonna get that much more ball opportunity with Pablo. But Pablo, unless you trying to establish you better than him.
I don't think it gotta be that.
For it might be. It's not even Paulo. It's just like Desmond Bain coming in taking.
And they got Desmond Bain. Desmond Bain got to get some shots too.
You think Desmond Bain will be more of an option in France?
Not more of an
Desmond Bain
option, but
averaged
I feel like he's
23.5
take
points
away
last
some
year.
of
What do
the
you mean,
shots.
boy?
He's not. I think he's going to be 18.
Desmond
not
Bain
the
averaged Desmond Bain averaged 20 points 2 seasons in a row. Are we just gonna gloss over that?
No, but he's not going to be more of an option in France.
He was the second option on the team he was coming from.
I'm not saying that he's going to be more of an option. I'm just saying he's going to take away some of the shots that Franz be taking, or not even take away some of the shots, but just take. He's not going to be able to take a lot of a volume.
He ain't taking away from Pablo's shots. He ain't taking away from Pablo's shots.
So in the same sense, could Desmond Bain floor space and open up shots for Franz Wagner?
That's what he's there for.
I know.
And I mean, that's
kind of like
that's also what's taking away the shots, because now he's actually not taking. Now he's not taking bad shots. He's having a person where he can actually kick out the ball to. Same with Paulo.
Or if they just stay on Desmond Bain, he'll just have an open lane, way more open lane than usual.
I mean, it's both options. It's both options though, but most of the time you're gonna have somebody trying to clog the paint. That's why That's why you take a very high volume amount of threes now in games now, like just because of analytics. Still, people are gonna try to take away from the easy bucket, but you still gonna have your 3-point shooters that you're gonna kick out to. And then for real, Bain can do the same thing. He could penetrate it into the He could penetrate to the basket, and then he can also kick that joint out too.
I'm just saying, I think France is prep for an all NBA type year. So, I mean, I get it, Desmond Bain on the team and stuff like that, but I don't think it'll take too much. I think if anything, it's gonna be a cancellation. Like if Desmond Bain go have the shots that he's gonna have, I think he's also going to add shots for both Paulo and France because again, he's a floor spacer. Like you ain't gonna leave Desmond Bain open. You can try it if you want to. He go pluck them bitches. So I feel like if anything, it's just gonna be more floor space and more open lanes for both France and Paulo. And again, if Paulo is the first option and he's dominating the game, and you can't lead Desmond Bain, well, that's just a slower shots for France. So I think it all works in his own sense, but I don't think he's gonna take away too much for France, especially if he's on an ascension like he showed with Team Germany. So I think
I'm just saying he's gonna take a less amount of shots, which may mean he might be more efficient, so then he can actually be all NBA. That's what I'm just saying.
What's your stat line for him?
Shoot, for real, he could have like a nice 24. Well, nah.
24?
I don't know.
So you say all that just to say 24? I was gonna say 22.
I mean, that's why I said I don't know. I was gonna go down to like 23 because 24 I was giving them too much a little bit. But I say 23 though. I give him 23. I give him 23, 5 and 5.
Yeah, that sounds basically like what he was at now.
I mean, shoot,
but I do think he'll be more efficient. I agree with that.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. I mean, now I'm basically saying he doesn't have to take bad shots. Those shots where he didn't trust like the person on the outside to kick it to, now he actually has somebody to trust, just the same as with Paulo.
Yeah.
And then once they actually get a point guard, to be honest, then that's when that squad is going to be really talked about.
I think Jalen Suggs could. Well, shit, they got Tyus Jones off the bench. He might could do something. You had him and Jalen Suggs together.
They got enough now.
Nah.
They got enough now.
They definitely
got enough now to
now.
surprise you in the Eastern Conference. They got enough now. They got enough now to surprise you to get an Eastern Conference berth.
They got enough now to go to the second round. To me, that's it.
It's three. They've been in the playoffs 3 years in a row. They got it's either Eastern Conference or bust.
Shit, I mean,
they got the team to be like a top 4 seed with Boston being out.
I mean, I respect the take because, to be honest, who knows? We might actually see a phenomenal year out of, well, not even just a phenomenal year, but just probably like a historic playoff run for Paulo, to be honest. Especially since now, yes, you have teams you have the opportunity now to actually like get to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah, you have an opportunity now, but the Knicks, if the current things look, the Knicks are fucking collecting everything they can get that pushes them over the top, and I believe it's gonna be them because they getting the most shine right now. They putting the most work in the offseason, like to upgrade the team. I feel like it's gonna, at the end of the day, it's gonna be them in the Eastern Conference Finals. It's probably be them and Cleveland it's 3 teams: them, Cleveland, or Orlando. Cleveland, Atlanta, or Orlando. Those are the 3 opponents that I think the Knicks are gonna face in the Eastern Conference Finals. And who's to say Orlando can't be, can't come out them 3?
Yeah, I definitely think they got a chance.
That's why I said I respect it just because of the status of this year. Like, I could see if it was like Joel Embiid is coming back, or like Tatum isn't out this year, like, then that's when I'll be like, all right, yeah, y'all might be tripping. But this year, yeah, it might it's actual possibility.
Like you said, they got Tyus Jones. Damn, he averaged. He can get you a good 7 or 8. You know what I'm saying? Jalen Suggs can get you a good 4 or 5.
I mean, just not even that. He's just a nice backup point guard, and he's not gonna turn the ball over. Well, you got somebody you can trust off the bench that's not gonna turn the ball over. Your point guard too at that.
Anthony Black still there?
Yeah.
Oh, he might have a breakout year. He might, I'm not saying breakout average of 20 or some shit, but he might jump up to like 16, 17 a game. I look at him, I put him in the same seat as Andrew Nembhard.
You tripping.
I'm tripping. I'm saying this year. I'm predicting. I'm not saying last year.
That boy can't shoot.
I mean, but how many other guards we said can't shoot and ended up being serviceable?
But you comparing him to Andrew Nembhard, which is a fucking sniper.
No, Andrew Nembhard. Yeah, you're right.
He a sniper though. Like, what are you talking about? He can take you off the dribble and hit you with a nice move. Like Anthony Black, Anthony
Black was giving you 20 and 5. had games he was giving you like 20 and 5.
Oh my games, yes, exactly. Some games, like, but the nigga only averaged probably like 7 or 8 points.
What I'm saying is they got
Me
good
and Real
guard
had
depth.
this discussion before
They got
about
good.
Anthony Black.
They got good guard depth. Is basically what I'm saying. They got good guard depth. They was stuck with him. Like they wouldn't be so much off where they are now. If he was like their second shooting guard or some second point guard, they'd be exactly where they are now. He's not that trash. Like don't say it like that. I'm
I'm
saying
not saying he trash.
I'm just saying he's gonna have a better year than last year. Like his importance was important in the playoffs, and I'm gonna say it's gonna be either the same or better. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and I'm not saying he trash. I'm just saying that it's just a bad comparison to compare him to Andrew Nembhard.
You're right. Yeah, you're right. Andrew. I agree.
Well, just to finish the topic, the main topic. Yeah, as far as FIBA, also shout out Team Greece getting the bronze medal. I'm not sure it was just the first in their country history, but it was cool to see Giannis get something done for that country.
Side to Giannis. Antetokounmpo. Foul.
It's too big, too strong. Aldama doing everything.
Antetokounmpo. Back with Antetokounmpo. Gallinari's trying to go on him this time. Antetokounmpo.
People are excited about his future.
Showtime, baby.
Anything you can do, I can.
Antetokounmpo. He gets it deep. And he can't be counter-attacking in Antetokounmpo. Slokas by surprise. And look at Giannis. This is his world, Mike. Antetokounmpo. Not taking over. Giannis turns. Got it. Giannis goes in for the baseless.
So high, the elevation.
Of a FIBA event. Valtonen gets in. And suddenly. And there's Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, on the end line, they gave up the direct line, but look at this in transition. Beautiful angle.
An incredible comeback by Finland, but can Giannis score? Yes, he can.
With his family, that's what really was an eye opener to me, because I was like, damn, like this nigga did started from the ground, like up in Germany, in Greece, sweeping up the floor or sweeping up sweat, being the towel boy and stuff, and just being humble. Didn't play no big time league or anything. He just stayed in the Greece division. Comes in the league at like 18 years old and just slowly but surely builds his game, becomes dominant and stuff like that. And it's like, yeah, that's the face of Greece. So for him to start from that and just end up here getting him a gold medal, I definitely commend that. Having his brothers put on. Thanasis was the one to make it to the NBA first, but still, like, and that definitely has something to do with this. Like, he opened the gates for Giannis. So Giannis broke through, brought his brothers along, Kostas. He played with the Lakers, got a championship. Got his other brother, he in the G League and stuff like that. So, and then the kids, all his kids just jumping around with the team and stuff like that. It was a beautiful scene, bro. Pro heritage.
Giannis is the modern day Hakeem Olajuwon.
Type shit. I think it's a little deeper than that, because Hakeem, he won't really international like that. He's an international ambassador. Don't get me wrong. Like, he's an ambassador for sure for like America. Not America, but like Africa and stuff like that. But I think Giannis is like purely on the Greece shit. Like, Hakeem is kind of like Americanized in a sense. Like, you'll see him in Houston at the university and stuff like that, or at the Rockets game.
Isn't his parents from Africa, or one of them?
I think so. I think he from Africa. Speed like it. I forgot exactly where he from though.
Who?
Hakeem Olajuwon.
Yeah, like Nigeria or something.
It might be Nigeria.
Please, chat, don't attack me if I'm wrong.
No, you might be right. I think it is Nigeria. But yeah, like, but still though, it ain't really no difference. Both are ambassadors, but Giannis can say that he won a medal for his country. Like, that ain't Team USA. Like, so I just think that's big ups right there for him. Him and the Antetokounmpo.
So let me ask you. Can I ask you this question? So, So when you do stuff like international wise, does it that adds to you being a better NBA player than somebody?
Not an NBA player. I mean, nah, I disagree with that.
So just because Carmelo is like known for being a number one scorer and you know an Olympic hit or whatever, however the threshold they hold him in Olympics, does that mean that he's just as good as a scorer as KD? Do we count that in too?
No. Why would
Okay,
you?
all right, I get it. All right, I get it. You ain't got to explain no more. I get it. It don't boost. It don't make you no better. I get it.
Yeah, because I mean, maybe for some instances, maybe for like a special instances, but it's just I can't think of like
In the
because
instance of like Dennis Schroeder might be able to play for Team World.
And Schroeder takes it deep, gets it to Bunga, gets it back. Schroeder for three. That's what power lineup for Turkey now. And look at that, Franz Wagner. Turkey made it to the final of Istanbul. Schroeder just wonderful. Schroeder takes it deep, high off the glass and in. Schroeder running out the knee, puts it up from the strike. Got it. World Championship DNA. Oh, they switch. They get it to Tice. Go by Bunga. Nice pass. And Ada Muric with the foul. So Schroeder wide open right corner. Good. Quick pass. Another layup. Schroeder. Shot clock winding down. Puts it. Stretch that lead again. Schroeder gets up and knocks it down. Inland. Schroeder. Oh, Schroeder for three. Yes.
Because
yeah,
how great he
that's
is
that's the best
overseas.
example. That's the best example right there. Because if you use Team USA, okay, those are a whole bunch of number one players on one team. But Dennis Schroeder, who's usually a fourth option or something like that, yeah, it's gonna be an inflation when he's the number one option playing for a team. I mean, yeah, he's the number one option, but
And he
yeah,
led a
like,
team to a 60 win. He led a team to a 60 win record as the best player on the team. We know
no,
how
he
good Dennis
didn't.
Schroeder is.
No, you didn't. You casual.
How many teams? How many wins they had?
20 when he was the starter.
Oh, 20 when
How
he
you
was a
think they
starter.
got?
My
How
fault.
you think they got Trey Young?
Let's talk about Dennis Schroeder when he played for the Hawks as a starter. Not Trey Young's era.
Oh my God, he's not listening. Jesus Christ! I said, how do you think they got Trey Young in the
Oh, because
draft?
they were so ass.
Yes, and
Oh shit. So wait,
Dennis Schroeder was not starting for that 60-win team. It was Jeff Teague.
he was not starting. Oh, he was on that team though, right?
Yes, he was a bench player,
Oh, my bad. My fault. My fault.
but still, like we ain't gonna say that. Oh, Dennis Schroeder is a top 15 point guard because he got off in Euro Cup. Because I mean, if you put other people in those positions, give them some years and continuity like Dennis Schroeder did with Germany, who's to say that fucking, I don't know, Kemba Walker couldn't get off with China or some shit? Who's to say
But we saying who's to say? He really did it. He really doing it.
he really doing it? I applaud it. I commended it and I respected it. But I'm just saying, if you translate it to the NBA, he's not getting off with the Sacramento Kings next year. He might be good. He always good to like do some shit, but he ain't gonna lead the Sacramento Kings to probably a fucking play-in. Maybe he could probably do that, but I'm just saying what he's doing in Germany is not going to equate that heavily to the NBA just because he got a better role. But I can see him having a good year. I always think it'll translate to just being good in your role in the NBA. So I can see him do something with the Kings, but I don't think it'll be nothing crazy. They kind of sunk. It's basically the Brooklyn Nets all over again. He really should have stayed with the Pistons.
Not to go off topic, but we almost 30 days in, fellas, and we still haven't seen what Golden State about to do with Kuminga, nor just what they doing
They
at
just
all.
offered him back.
Yeah, shit. They offered a 3 years, so we'll see.
They offered a 3-year to Kuminga.
Yep.
Yeah, they
How
offered
much?
3 years, 72.5 million.
Ain't that what? How much he had wanted?
He wanted close to 100. I would think that's what Josh Giddey got.
But yeah, 3 years though. He ain't getting 100 all 3 years, so that's really on point. 72, so what, that's like 23 a year.
Yeah, something like that.
I mean, but well, yeah, just because of the option that he gonna be, but damn, no, it is crazy. Like you got Josh Giddey making more than you, and you got a ring. Like
Josh Giddey, at least he the number one option. Well, not number one. Well,
yeah,
him, Kobe White. I mean, is it really that much of a difference?
Yeah.
If Josh Giddey's not scoring, he's at least getting like 12 assists.
Nice move from Giddey, and he backs it up, but now has 12 points. Giddey launches the trip. Giddey gets a good look and knocks down a now ball. Back up top, Giddey tries another three. It's good.
Fourth place German team. Nice cut and one. Zealous trying to set the screen. Giddey on the drive takes Carter to the.
He is very good in the post.
Giddey, nice move.
Oh, Magic need you. Nice move, Magic Giddey.
With the behind Collins and Herter and Buzelis. Giddey through Bryant, makes it in 5 games. Giddey, a three. There's Giddey maneuvering around Shepard.
I can already say they got a call that. Turner's just going to be basically a screen. Boom, he screens his own man.
He sees the clock. Good pass to Kobe. He lays it in. There is Giddey spinning inside. What a move. Specialist. For a little while, Giddey takes some contact.
4 of 6 from the three-point line. Giddey just going right by him.
Man. Well, behind the back against Oubre, looking for a cutting. Buzelis in.
shoot, they still got Vucevic.
Man, Vucevic is out the door. Whether he on the team or not, he is out the door.
Man, Vucevic can still get 20 a game.
Last night, north of the border, on the glass. Vucevic. Somehow left out to Vucevic. Herter to Vucevic. Into Clingan left hand. Leading team at full strength in the play. Vucevic, Giddey driving. Into Vucevic, big shot.
Vooch point blank. Goes the other way. Giddey behind his back to Vooch. Long three with 5:05 left. Bounced inside. Vooch. Upstairs, Vucevic. That's good ball.
Just to work his way to the ring for 2. It's down the lane. Nice pass. Vucevic. Vucevic. Short roll. Lines up the 3 on the pick and pop. When 3-corner does turn the corner. Just hands it off. And why not Vucevic? Spins. Goes with the right hand. Puts himself a time. Gets to Vucevic for the 2.
So Mark Clark will be calling today's game from this group and no good. A lot of outside shot attempts.
So would that contribute to Josh Giddey's playmaking? Doing that? I mean, I already know he done that before.
He been getting 20 a game.
I mean, but we just saying he's like the third scoring option, if anything.
So scoring option, we're not going to equate that to being the number one option, are we?
What?
Nah.
Scoring,
Nah.
yeah, because it's playmaking.
So are we gonna equate it to who?
Just anything in general. Like, is being the scoring option, the number one scoring option, the same as being the number one option overall? Because you could be a playmaker too. Like the years when Rondo was with the Celtics and they didn't have all-stars, would you say he was the number one option?
That's different though,
How's it different?
because you also have Kobe White.
I'm not understanding what you're saying. So, again, I'm saying overall playmaking, scoring and passing. You still go give it to Kobe White over Josh Giddey?
I mean, he's gonna be the just the number one option in playmaking. Yeah, of course. Who else is gonna be play? Yeah, who else is it? Of course, that's what they signed him for.
I don't know, man. I'm just saying, Josh Giddey fuck around, give you 20 and 12. Kobe will get you like 28, but he ain't gonna be too much after that.
No.
And then it's like, well, who's passing Kobe White the ball? Josh Giddey. So it's like, who do you equate that more to? Too much
Because
basketball.
he's gonna be the playmaker, of course.
All right, goddamn it. Other than that, any other thoughts about some of the Greece players? I mean, not Greece players, overseas players.
Who did y'all not say? Well, who y'all not talk about?
We talk about Germany. We talk about Luka. We ain't really get too much about
that with you.
Jokic, but I mean, it's just like another day in the office for him. I don't really take too much.
You doing the Johnson West program today?
No, thank you.
I mean, but then again, Serbia not making it to like shit. I don't even think they made it to the quarterfinals. So maybe that's something. But at the same time, you can't really knock Serbia too much. I think as long as you got Nikola Jokic and Bogdanovic and Jovic, all those guys, I think they still could be in the mix for the Olympics and shit like that. World Cup that's coming up soon, I believe. Might be next summer or a summer from now. But yeah, like
2028.
no, that's the Olympics. The World Cup comes like 2 years prior, so it should be this summer. Yeah, but yeah, I don't take too much out of Team Serbia losing early. It's just trigger the trade and that type of sense. So, but Jokic was looking good too. So I mean, that should be a good little stepping stone for him next year. But we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, so ain't really much else to talk about with that one. I got you.
Well, as far as France, I mean, I guess there ain't nothing to talk about with that too, considering they ain't had Wemby. But I mean, I gotta go back.
I mean, I'll be more than willing to sit there and talk about Yabusele. I mean,
Go ahead,
yeah.
please.
I mean, we already know now just from watching that locker room. I mean, just watching him how he basically carried that locker room to that win, basically. Like,
ils ont mis 44 points, ils sont chez eux. Comment on va gagner? Pour le faire, il faut tout le monde. C'est pas juste quelqu'un dans sa bulle, on est tous ensemble. Il reste encore 20 minutes, il faut qu'on joue 20 minutes dur, on donne tout et peu importe le résultat final, mais il faut qu'on donne tout. Je sais que on avait dit les attitudes et tout, il n'y a pas de problème, mais sur le terrain, un peu plus de niaque.
And after the second half, I just love the energy. So he's going to really bring that kind of energy to New York. And a lot of people ain't going to, well, not even a lot of people, but I'm just saying, like, as far as, like, Cat, and he might even sit there and make OG step up for real, because I think somebody else sit there and need to, like, kind of be like, yo, wake up. I know you're not, like, an energetic kind of person or whatever, or emotions kind of guy, but we need some energy out of you, man. We need to see you, like, actually ball. We need to see you actually, like, ball, basically, like, on a high efficiency level, basically. Because, shit, it be games where that nigga just go, like, straight cold and he don't even give a damn. Like, bro, you ain't mad that you missing shots? So, I mean, just in that sense, I'm saying Yabusele is basically his perfect, like, backup wingman. He gonna come off the bench for him at times. He gonna sit there and make sure his head's straight. Especially with the coaching now, Mike Brown ain't even gonna have that shit no more, probably.
Real quick, what's your analysis about the Knicks' depth as far as like the bench? Because y'all also signed Malcolm Brogdon recently. So how you feel as far as like y'all rotation in the depth side?
Shit, they even sitting there thinking about getting Dennis Smith. But I mean, that's just, just more depth for but I mean, I like it. It's decent. I think we could use a little bit more, but I say these are like pieces that we could also like trade at times too, or trade if we need it.
Yeah.
Like, trying to think of who would even give up out of that. I mean, because we signed Shamet, of course he would be one of the ones to go. This is just like a contract just to throw away.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. I feel like we're gonna stick with what we got though. It ain't gonna be like no trades for like that. Unless it's just, something small.
Shit, y'all niggas run down there 12 deep, so I say shit. We ain't even got to talk about the stars. We already know about them, but just getting Jordan Clarkson, Yabusele, again, already having Deuce McBride, Precious Achiuwa. Who else? I think I'm missing somebody. You keep bringing up that small forward y'all got. I don't know too much about him. Decent. I don't know.
You said who?
It's like a foreign small forward or something like that. I think he's from France.
2 from the field. Meanwhile, the New York Knicks went 7 for 10. Dottier, high arcing 3-pointers. Kohler chips it out. Dottier, corner 3. It's good.
I've struggled against the tippy topper. Jared Allen is a diving, rolling big.
Dottier lays it in. out. Dottier wide open. That's a three. As Colin kicks it out. Dottier tries another corner three. He's hit a few from there. This time off the dribble. Nice floater. Back out. Dottier's already hit a couple from that corner. That's good.
Paco or something.
I wonder if he played on the France team. I might got to go back and look. I think he's from France too.
I don't know how to say his name. I just call him Paco.
Diop something. Like, it's something, bro. We'll get when the season come around. We'll get familiar, but yeah. But yeah, y'all got a lot of depth. Y'all ain't even say Mr. Robinson. So shit, I got like a 10 rotational. Well,
and his
10
defense
man
too, though.
rotation.
His defense, but then you also, I like that we got this nice big man lineup. Basically, like it's a lot you could play with now, especially with even having Yabusele at like power forward too. Like and shit, sometimes that nigga even plays small ball center. Like, cause pause. I mean that nigga actually got like he got some strength to him though.
You
Like
crazy.
You're not backing him down or nothing like that. Like posting them up for real. He make niggas work as far as like trying to get it like a bucket. So I'm just saying like, what's a team? What's a team that don't have like a skill center? I mean, shit, even fucking Philly when you look at it, like you could sit there and play him at small ball center just because you ain't worried about like they center getting like 20 points or some shit or like 15 or some shit.
Yeah, this is Joel Embiid.
Yeah, unless it's Joel Embiid. But I'm just saying, like, right now they ain't got a center. So I mean, shit, Boston damn sure ain't got no center right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got bro that play for goddamn. They got Keita.
And Keita. Sengun needs to watch grabbing the jersey. Keita rebound. This is Keita. Nice. And into Keita. And he goes to Keita.
Nice action from Portugal. They throw it back.
Down low to Keita. Turns and scores. And he's going to put it up from the elbow, and he is going to knock.
Nice pass.
And there it is. Keita fouled. And Keita gets the first bucket. Williams quickly to Keita. Goes up. Nice play. Kramovich hands it off. Milutinov gets blocked. Those boys trying to stay away from Tyson. Then
they passed all those tests. They were not in competitive games.
And the lob. How about that?
And Keita, look at him. He goes up over.
Positively poetic.
And yeah, he's nice. He's not no scrub. Like he's almost like a motherfucking. He's like a motherfucking the nigga that played for the nigga played for Dallas. That's Cyrus, and he's like him. Yeah, he's a little bit like him.
Bruh. Yabusele probably made that nigga work for a good 15 points at least.
Oh no, that nigga was getting off at the motherfucking Eurobasket.
Shit, I wonder what happened in what was it? Second round in the semifinals.
I don't even think them niggas did they play?
Did they make it that far?
What are you talking about? I'm talking about when he was playing with Boston.
Oh.
In the playoffs against the Knicks. I said in the semifinals, like
I don't even think he was playing then. He might have played. I think it was more so Luke and Nick.
He might have got some garbage minutes.
Yeah, because
he got some minutes just because Kristaps won't playing like that either. So you had him. I mean, you had Luke Cornett and him.
He can rebound.
Exactly, but in a sense, though, that's what I'm saying. You would sit there and worry about him more so rebounding than just like trying to score.
Sometimes rebounds get you extra possession. So, like, yeah, I get what you're saying.
It's gonna get you them extra possessions, but Yabusele ain't gonna let him get those extra possessions. That's what I'm saying. We got somebody that can actually, box out without having to really like have a tall person just to like grab a rebound, basically. Like, shit, that's what Josh Hart do. And for real, we just got like another Josh Hart. Except I think, well, don't know. They might be on the same caliber as far as shooting, but I don't know. Yabusele actually be hitting them joints at times too, though. But for real, yeah, we just got two. I mean, it's just another Josh Hart.
Okay. I also like to see what Jordan Clarkson do too. He probably get a little smooth 14 something.
I just hope he don't be sitting there taking no wild shots. That's all I'm saying.
That's the boy game.
Nah, but we don't need all that. We don't need all that.
Then
We
you gonna
need
have
you
him.
to at least be getting us 14, 3 assists, probably like 2 rebounds or some shit. Because we know you ain't a rebounder. Even though you, never mind, I ain't gonna say that.
Yeah, don't disrespect boy before he play a game. Shit.
Nah, y'all was gonna say, hey, yo, but I ain't.
All right, well, shit. Yeah, we can go ahead and go back to this football shit. Again, Philadelphia Eagles 2-0.
Hurts has it picked up. Across the middle, Devontae Smith. He's wrapped up short. Mahomes will roll out, throws back behind his. Second down, quick throw. Wow, just got it. Devontae Smith gets a great block. Smith turns on this. There's Barkley right side. Stretching for the hole. Saquon Barkley is in. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Leads up on steam. Straight line.
Kareem Hunt slicing it through left side. Good block. Pressure throw. Great catch. Kelsey somehow picked it up. He's got a first down. Looking around. Pressure he can run if he wants. You know what he wants. Mahomes looking for the end zone. Touchdown. Over the middle. Brockett spills it. They will go handoff. He is stopped. Four-man rush. Still has pressure. Looking around. Mahomes sees it, gets rid of it. There's Kelsey. First down and more. Stiff arm Eugene. It's still Mahomes over the middle. Kelsey. Oh, it's picked off. It's Makuba who's got it. And room to run. One man to beat. And it's a great throw. On the angle route, Travis just a little late getting his head around. Perfect place to throw the ball if you're Patrick and Makuba. Hurts. Loaded up, going deep for Devontae Smith. He's got it. Smith inside. Hurts shoving his way in. He's in. Missing the powerful legs of Hurts getting so low. A little push from Patrick. Taking it. Has to catch us from me. He's picked up. Mahomes loaded up, going deep. Has Thornton again. He's got it. Got it. Third and long. Push. Hurts forward. He's got the first down.
But certainly never bet against anything that Coach Reed or Patrick Mahomes or Travis Kelsey have a say in it.
No doubt.
They will be determined to come back and get things right.
That's where they are. They got a Sunday nighter against the Giants next week, and then Ravens and the Jaguars.
If your team got to win in week 2, say yo. I'm joking. Anywho, yeah, we got a good win against Chiefs. Again, I fell asleep on that bitch, so I ain't gonna give too much of analysis. I ain't even get to see none of that. I seen a couple highlights here and there. I seen the Makube interception. That was a good interception. End up getting a little touch push. I needed that jump for sure. So yeah, I also seen that Pat got a damn good touchdown in the seems to, I think, was it Thornton? It might not have been Thornton, probably was somebody else, but I seen that play. But yeah, I fell asleep around when we got that 4 and out. That's when I fell asleep. But yeah, up to then, yeah, offensively, we definitely could have did better. I think. And it ain't no knock going against the Chiefs. So I ain't gonna hold our offense too crazy to that. But I do think not having Dallas Goedert, that kind of pimped us a little bit in the sense. I think that Jalen Hurts could have found a couple more inside plays with J. Dot, Grant Calcaterra. We could have used them a little more. But I mean, AJ and Smitty got their job. You know, they got their plays and got the job done themselves. So, you know, I ain't too mad at that. Offense could definitely be better. Saquon, I ain't see too many splash plays out of him, but he did have a good touchdown in the beginning. So, you know, other than that, man, the offense still a little lackluster. But again, we played against Well, I can't say Dallas a good defense. Not after what happened with them and the Giants. I'll get to that later. But yeah, I think we as long as we got the win, man, you can't be too mad at that. I think I don't even know who we played this week. I want to say it's the Rams, but I could be wrong. But we play against the Rams. That's definitely something we got to tighten up on as far as like offense because the Rams got a hellacious defense. That boy Jerry Verse, we'd have seen him 2 times last year already, and they was a whole bunch of babies. So they got a whole nother year of experience, playoff experience. Could have actually beat us in the playoffs. So, if we got them, let me make sure. I don't want to jump the gun. Yep, we got the Rams. So yeah, that's gonna be a hell of a game. Um, I expect Saquon to be Saquon. I mean, why not? He done dropped 200 on them 2 times, so I don't see none of that changing. He can at least get like 100 something, but yeah, yeah, just like if we don't play up to par with our offense, we might take a L with that game because I think the Rams they're kind of like on the same tier as us as far as like offensively, kind of struggling, but they had 14 the first game. They dropped 33 on the Titans, so at least they got some offensive production done. But yeah, like if we don't match their offense, I ain't see the game, so I'm not even gonna act like I know what happened. But again, they got the personnel of Puka Nakua, who I think is a top 10 wide receiver. Then you got Devontae Adams, which on a good day he's top 5. So you got those two dogs out there. I think they still got Tutu Well. Their tight end, what is it, Bigsby? I think he might be playing. Yeah, all I know is offensively, we gonna definitely have to tighten up, man. I'll go back and watch the rest of that Chiefs game, but us only getting 7 points, they ain't gonna cut it against a team like the Rams unless we can shut down that run game, which we can do. We can definitely shut that run game down. Kyron Williams, he's productive and all, but he ain't that special. He ain't that special enough for us to like make some big time plays. And again, defensively, we can tighten up a little bit on that aspect too. We are very young defensively wise, but yeah, like I like to see how young boys play. Again, Andrew Makube. I don't know how to say his last name. I'm gonna just call him AM. Yeah, AM. If he can be as productive as he was the last game, I'm good with that. I'm good with him being the starting safety because Sidney Brown got injured, so he had to step in. I'm good with him being the starter and Campbell. He's been looking very solid too. Um, he had some crazy play earlier. It was like some type of crazy track down tackle. I can't remember it specifically, but it was definitely something where it's like, oh yeah, that boy moved sideline to sideline, like, and his only knock was his help. So yeah, even though our defense is a little undisciplined, and I hated how the fuck we played in the first half defensive wise. I mean, we'd have gave up the edge to Pat. He had that little run touchdown. We ain't even had to give up that edge like that. So that kind of pissed me off. We had a couple. It was a couple other plays that we had. I know AM he got trucked by Pat. I hated that. It was another couple plays where we fucked up defensively where it was like oh yeah it was a defensive hold. It was a whole bunch of like shit that could get fixed. So as far as our defense, man, I like how it's looking. We just got to fix up some of the discipline, but yeah, good test against the Rams. I think we'll still fuck around and prevail because I don't think they can hold us defensively. Like even though they got those weapons, I still think our defensive line could fuck that offensive line up. And yeah, all we need is a couple free rushes for Jalen Carter, Nolan Smith, make a big time play. We should be good, money.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay.
Let me see this week 2 schedule or week 3 schedule because I want to see how both y'all teams bounce back from y'all L's. You might as well, no face, no case if y'all take back-to-back L's.
Think so?
I mean, one and two is a crazy space to be in if you go hop on the pod because it definitely will be reminded. Let me see, man. One of y'all niggas might be on the bye. Steelers play the Patriots. If y'all lose to the Patriots, buns galore.
Bruh.
Buns.
It was clearly just a shift in the game, bro.
So here is a nice slicing run by Watt. Darnold floats it. Open man. It's a touchdown. They protect against Watt. Downfield shot for Kupp. And Jalen Ramsey steps in front of his former Rams teammate and takes it away. In the middle of the field. Nothing there for Rodgers. And crack toss for Kenneth Walker. And he hurdles his way for about
40 in there too.
Off play action. Darnold under immediate pressure. Twist up front gets picked up. Rodgers batted into the air and down to the deck. Fake it to Charbonnet. Hayward bringing heat. Tapped it into the air. Picked off by Pittsburgh. And it's Nick Herbig in his season debut with his first career interception. Rodgers floats it. End zone for Metcalf. It is caught for the touchdown. 2-point try. Lob up there. It is caught. It is Walker. They fake it to Walker. It is caught on the slant again. Into the red. Tech Darnold here. Over the middle. It's a touchdown. To his left. On the move. Corner of the end zone. And it's picked off now. He'll just get it off. And it's incomplete.
All games.
Oh, bad bounce goes through the hands of Caleb Johnson. He may have touched that ball. That would be a live ball. Let's see what the ruling is here. It is a touchdown. Sure. Needs the 25-yard line. He's not going to make it. Snap pressure coming. Patrick Queen. Darnold spins away and flips it ahead. And it's a first down for A.J. Barner. Now play action. Shot downfield. Smith in Jigba's got it against Ramsey. We're going to keep it conservative for Myers. Walker on the run. He may bust a touchdown. He will. Rodgers downfield looking for Austin. Picked up by Kobe Bryant. Number 8 picks off number 8. And down across the 45-yard line.
This dumbass fuck up on the fucking kickoff, like stupid.
That was crazy.
Just stupid.
I was confused. I thought it was a touchback, but shit. What, it hit bro or something? He wasn't paying attention or some shit? Like, I don't know what the fuck happened.
They say he didn't know the rules.
But what like, so is that a new rule or something? Because it's like, to me, it looked like a standard touchback. Unless it hit him. I ain't see like the whole shit. But
he touched him. They said it went straight through his arms and got an unlucky bounce. It's just the fact that brother didn't even run back to even go get like the ball or anything. Like,
so yeah, if it touched him, yeah, it's a wrap. What the fuck are you doing? So wow, yeah, that's retarded. Gave up a touchdown, bro. That's a live play. Like
Exactly. That's why I said it's a rookie mistake. Well, not even just a rookie mistake, because no rookie should even make that kind of mistake, bro. But we know he ain't getting that much take next game. Put it like that. Or he ain't gonna be the one getting the kick, returning the kickoff. Put it like that.
Okay. Patriots just came off of a win.
Going for it. May over the middle. He's got the first down. Consecutive passing play. May's got Hooper. He's got it. Into to Gibson. May moving, throwing, and it's caught for a touchdown.
That loves to show up in the run game and block.
May going for the corner of the end zone to Booty. Diving attempt, and he's got it.
Us as defensive backs, a receiver that can wrap around.
Shot for the end zone. Waddle is down there. Touchdown. Tua over the middle. Achane at the 20. Achane 10, 5. Achane spinning. Touchdown. May in trouble. And down he goes. Tua pressure coming. Tua goes down. Phillips coming again. May steps up, throws. He's got Stevenson. What a catch. Down the sideline. Stevenson cuts it back. And he's still going. Ramondre to the... May pressure coming by Judon. May steps up, looking to keep it. May touchdown. Handed off to Stevenson up the middle, and he takes it. Washington back to his 27-yard line. He bobbles it for a second, still going as he spins forward, trying to get to the outside. Washington gets by the punter down the sideline. Malik Washington to the house. Patterson to Gibson, who gets a running start on that catch. Gibson across the 30. Antonio Gibson still going. Can he return the favor? Down the sideline. You gotta be kidding me. Back to back.
Nice jump cut there, and then he got good wedge of blocking that he bounced off of. And once he got to the sideline, he outruns KJ Britt, the linebacker from
Nowhere to go. Now throws. Picked off. Intercepted on the play by Mapu. Fourth down. Pressure coming. Two in trouble. Down he goes. Milton Williams.
He played the Dolphins. Now, it ain't nothing special considering that Tua gave up 4 interceptions. So, or I don't think he gave up 4. It might have been 4 interceptions. I don't know. I know he was fucking up a good couple plays, but
like, when are they going to decide to bench this nigga, bro? Is it the fact that they just paid? Is this the fact that he like just paid or something?
probably so.
That's exactly what it is, to be honest.
I don't know, man. But at the same time, bro, it's 2 games. He could turn it around. If this becomes like something in 5 games straight, oh yeah, he's just a Hawaiian Jameis Winston at that point.
You could buy him out too, right?
I don't think that'd be a wise move. Maybe if you trade Tyreek first.
I mean, that's what's gonna happen.
But it's all depending on how much you go get. Because then, shit, if you just sign him and you release him, you go take a hell of a salary cap hit. But it might not even matter that much. You might lose out on a player or something like Michael Fitzpatrick. I'm not sure what his contract looking like, but hell, that nigga probably out the door anyway.
You had Miami niggas hype talking about something. Oh, we got Tua Tagovailoa. Thought that nigga was gonna be the savior. Like,
He was out.
Man, I don't know what the fuck happened. No concussions.
I think it's just quarterbacking in the NFL. Everybody can't be elite every year.
Does he have a 10-year career?
Shit, not with that history.
What, he on year 5, ain't it now?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, he might not got too much long in the league.
Hey, I don't know. I mean, hell. Yeah, he made his money. He did something decent. That's all I can say.
He might be able to be a backup somewhere.
He'll for sure be a backup. He'll be a top flight backup. Most sought out.
I'm just saying, if he wanted a longer career in the NFL, yeah, go ahead and become a backup. But I don't know how some niggas' egos be becoming like a backup. Teddy Bridgewater's re-signing and shit at times.
Yeah, I'd like to see how y'all look against the Patriots. They put up 33, so the offense humming, man. Gotta see how Drake May looking.
Our defense is there. It's just the dumb fuck ups, bro. We would have probably had that game. It probably would have been just another high scoring game. But I don't know. We just got to play as a unit, get it together. Mike gonna get this squad right for the Patriots, because that's a game that we need. We can't go down 1-2.
Well, with Joe Burrow being injured,
I was about to say that too, though.
then you got the Browns being the Browns. I mean, y'all definitely got opportunity to fuck up. It's just how much are y'all gonna fuck up?
Bro, for real, I only worry about the Ravens in our division. I mean, yeah, we have our times, because I think we were still, first in the division last year, or not even first, probably like second.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think we've been there for like the past 2 or 3 years.
Man, not that much.
You said what?
Not that much.
Well, not when we had Kenny.
Then the Browns had a good run.
Yeah.
They just didn't do nothing in the playoffs. But shit, yeah, of course, it only makes sense to be worried about Lamar Jackson and the Ravens. But I'm just saying, if that Browns team figure out that quarterback situation, or hell, if Joe Flacco still, starting and he playing decent, I want to be worried about the Browns a little bit. They got that beast called Myles Garrett.
First down. Burrow under pressure. Down he goes. Guess who? Myles Garrett. Burrow. Pocket collapsing. Garrett again. Number 11 all time.
Play clock at 1. Jackson, pressure's coming. Wow. And Myles Garrett spins him down. So
he can just wreck the game enough for them to get a couple good scores. They got Jerry Jeudy, David Njoku.
Shit, he was winning them that game last year against us. I think we was playing them in the snow or some shit.
Damn, y'all took an L to them too. Yeah. Did y'all take an L?
Yeah, we took an L to them.
Ah, damn. Yeah, so they ain't scared of y'all. I wonder who the quarterback was. Was it Joe Flacco?
It was Jameis.
Oh, was it James? Oh, y'all lost to James. That's crazy.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. I nigga, yeah, but still,
And
yeah.
the Lord said that we shall eat W's on this Sunday.
Yeah, we took a L to Jameis, bro, in the snow. That's crazy.
I wouldn't sleep on the Browns too much, man. But they probably just as worse as disciplined as y'all.
Flacco's still out there doing it though. I ain't knocking.
Shit, I turned that game off. Shit, I see it was like up. It was like 21-7 or some shit like that.
Looking to throw, throws toward the end zone, caught! Touchdown, Baltimore! For a moment, Flacco rolling, and he throws on the run, and it's intercepted! Nate Wiggins! And Wiggins inside Browns territory! Flacco's trying to chase him down! And Batonio...
This is his 18th year. He knows better than that. I can't believe he threw that ball. Credit the Ravens for not only the interception, but the significant return. But that's the type of critical error. When you have a 40-year-old as your quarterback, you do not expect him.
Jackson steps up in the pocket. He loves to run up and throw. He's under pressure and throws, and it's caught. Jackson out of the gun. Jackson to the middle. Zay Flowers again. He's Jackson looking to throw. Looking toward the end zone. It's caught.
If I had that money back then, it'd been way this.
He got wide open. And the Ravens capitalized.
If I had that money back then, it'd been way this.
Pockets collapsing. He's sacked and he lost the football. It's picked up by Roquan Smith.
I got this money, but I already adjusted. This shit just upgraded my whole thing. Lost on my day one nigga just because it, but I ain't tripping because they know how I'm coming.
62-yard return.
We already knew my consistency young, and we already knew that I was top of bus. I got this money, but I already adjusted. This shit upgraded my whole thing.
And the 33-year-old is in the end zone for a second.
I already know where this story's going. But yeah, we'll see how y'all boys look, man. Mike Vrabel, I think he's an underrated coach, so I think it's gonna be a chess match with him and Tomlin. So I think that's probably gonna be the biggest thing, is just like the coaching.
Yeah, and Tomlin, yeah, he gonna end up making the right adjustments.
I wonder to what though, because Drake May could fuck around and be a dual quarterback in that game, especially trying to like get away from the pressure that y'all present.
Shit, I think Jarvis be eligible to play next game.
Yeah, Jabril Peppers. And the thing is, he was the captain of that team. So yeah, if y'all do,
yeah.
But yeah, like if he do play, he know the defensive playbook for that team. So it definitely should help. You know, with him giving out like all the cadences on defense and stuff like that. He was the captain, so
that's crazy too. He had 3 back-to-backs. Well, yeah, we basically had 3 back-to-backs. Like niggas going back to play their old teams. Well, not going back, but like playing their old teams basically.
With that inside scoop. But yeah, other than that, let's see, Bengals, Vikings, yeah, that game last night was trash. I'm gonna just go ahead and say Jake Browning's gonna get the win. Actually, never mind. I'll say the Vikings get that win. I think JJ McCarthy could get a bounce back game, something like that. But yeah, the Vikings, man, I'm kind of pissed, man. They sold my parlay crazy. I'm just watching the game. I'm talking about sack here, sack there, false start here, false start there. Goddamn, Falcons get the ball. False start, sack, interception. Like, I'm talking about how niggas even get 9 points. How niggas even get double-digit points. Like, yeah, that was a offensively lackluster game, but you know, I think the defense for the Vikings could definitely shut down Jake Browning. Now, if Jake Browning started going crazy and started finding Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, then that's a whole different discussion because, you know, I think both of them go cook Isaiah Rodgers and I forgot who the other corner was for the Vikings. I want to say I don't think it's Murphy. I think Murphy is the safety. Yeah, whoever is like they could potentially get cooked in that sense. But I think the Vikings defense is legit. I like their defense. Brian Flores being their defensive coordinator is type of a cheat code. And shoot, I think the best thing about the Vikings, or the number one thing that's standing out, considering that they'll be healthy throughout the season, is the front four, really the front seven. Like, because the linebackers, they're hellacious as well. Um, I forget the dude's names. I ain't even gonna hold you, but they had the starter and the backup. Both of them got injured or something like that. And but before they got injured, they was producing like a motherfucker, hitting everything. So this against Bijan Robinson, who had like 120 some yards on the ground alone at that. But like for the most part though, they had some solid linebacker play. It won't it won't like it was a weakness. But that front four with Josh not Josh Allen, Jonathan Allen, Javon Hargrave, who's the other nigga? He been in the Pro Bowl. There's another D lineman that they got. He was in the Pro Bowl or something like that. But they got a stout four, so I would like to see how it brew up with them as far as like later on in the lines. Because I don't think JJ McCarthy is that bad. He just a little frazzled or something. Like he make a little too many air throws, but the Falcons defense ain't that bad themselves. So you going against the Bengals defense that ain't all that. They got what, one or two good players. So I think JJ McCarthy can bounce back and have a decent offensive game to complement that defense. So, we'll see. We'll see how that go. But I wouldn't sleep on the Vikings too much just because they had a terrible game. I think they just need to kind of get that boy in some familiarity with plays and see what works, what don't work. And then they still don't got Jordan Addison back. So when he come back off of suspension, they will have their second wide receiver compliment JJ. So I don't want to sleep on the Vikings too much. But yeah, Texans Jaguars. That should be an all right game. I ain't gonna go too far into that, but I want to see how old boy look. Sunshine. I want to see how he look after waving off his coach the way that he did. But his coach was talking shit too, so we'll see how that go in the Texans. I just want to see CJ Stroud be CJ Stroud, goddamn it. They play tonight, so yeah, I think they played who do they play? Did they play the Chargers or somebody?
Yeah, the Raiders play the Chargers. Buccaneers play I forget who Buccaneers play.
I'll go see. What was the Raiders and Chargers and Buccaneers and Texans?
Texans, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta see what CJ Stroud looking like, man. These underwhelming games are starting to have me concerned. Cause it always bring me back to Amber Rose. Like, I don't know if you seen when this nigga popped out with Amber Rose, but I'm like, God dang, already? You ain't even get to go through the young teams. You went straight to Amber Rose. But I swear, ever since then, that boy ain't been producing like he was in his first year. So I don't know, man. Maybe he ain't locked in. It'll be a good opportunity to get a win against this Buccaneers team who got a damn good quarterback themselves, Baker Mayfield, and they probably got the most underrated offense in the league, to be honest. Because the young boy out of Ohio State that they drafted, he producing. So you had him with Godwin and Mike Evans, Cade Otton, and then shoot, the run game decent. Bucky Irvin, Rasheed White. So yeah, it's gonna be a test for that defense for the Texans. And even offensively, just to match what the Buccaneers offense could do. But I mean, shit. I don't know, man. I'll probably tune in with that game. I think that's the first game, so I'll probably catch that one for sure. See how these weapons look for the Texans, because what? Got Nico Collins, you got Dalton Schultz. It's probably about it. Joe Mixon. And I think everybody else hurt for that team. So I mean, it's kind of difficult to say how they'll match up offensively. But I think the Texas defense got top five potential again, because they were a top five defense last year. But they got my boy over there, CJ GJ. You got all those guys, Jimmy Ward, Derek Stingley, I just seen not too long ago, they had him top 15 player in the top 100 players voting. So, just him having that respect around the league and also being, I think he was all pro this year, probably first team all pro. I can't remember who was the first team all pro corner. I might be forgetting somebody, but I know Derek Stingley was probably number 2, second team. So yeah, it's gonna be a decent game. I think they match up well in their own way. But I think the main thing is gonna be what the offense of the Buccaneers is gonna do. They could dictate the game, then I don't know if CJ Stroud and that offense could lead surges to match up with that offense. But that's just me. But dare I say I think the Texans gonna win. But again, that's just me. Then the Raiders, Chargers. I'm gonna just go ahead and say the Chargers. They're gonna be on the high beating Patrick Mahomes. So I can see Justin Herbert fuck around, do the same shit he did against the Chiefs. Get 3 touchdowns, fuck around. Maybe the run game go a little more crazier, but yeah, as revamped as the Raiders are, they ain't the same old Raiders, but I still think that they gonna have some of that Raider smell to them. That goddamn, they could have won, but some bullshit happened. So, I'll just go with the Chargers. I think they're the better team anyway. So, yeah, I ain't gonna go too further into much. The Cowboys Giants game, just real quick, that was a hell of a fucking game.
Down throw. Look at end zone. There's Malik Neighbors. There's a touchdown. Flies, free play, end zone. Turpin, touchdown Cowboys.
The middle of the field. Great route by Cavante.
Down from the 30. Handoff to Javonte Williams. Squeezed his way through. End zone ahead. Dallas takes the lead. The Cowboys had 6 rushing touchdowns as a team last year. Javonte Williams has 3 hits. Hands it off to Scatterboo. Big hole. Scatterboo. Scatterboo. He's got it straight ahead for the New York touchdown. To the sideline. Lamb again. Sanders again with a seam and a touchdown. Untouched in.
Again, just another form of single back power.
Steps up. Zips one for a first down to Wilson. Going in zone. Robinson. Perfect throw. Touchdown. Steps up over the middle. Diving try from Tolbert. It's a pass. End zone. Pickens. Touchdown Dallas.
Yep, the in-breaking route. Great shot right down the line.
Wilson protected. Heaving one. Wants Neighbors. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown Giants. Prescott underneath. He's got him. Ferguson in midfield. Does he have enough? On the way. It is. Good. And a quick throw to CeeDee Lamb. They get 8. Deep ball. Oh boy, threw it up for grabs and it's intercepted. Lofts it up for Pickens, who's got it. They're in field goal range. Aubrey got it into overtime and now wins it. What a ball game. Cowboys in OT. Cowboys in OT, they get 3 drives and cap off the last one to end this game and get the win. The first
shootout, crazy dramatics. Man, I thought the game was over when Russ hit Malik Neighbors. That touchdown was like 24 fucking seconds to go. Lord behold, these niggas got a sneaky drive, and Brandon Aubrey, who I think is the best player on the Cowboys. No slight to anybody. I ain't trying to be funny because I said this when he was when Michael Parsons was on the team. I always said for like the last 2-some years, maybe 3 now, Brandon Aubrey is the best player on the Dallas Cowboys. Like, he is a phenomenal kicker. He can get you 60, 65. Don't even give him 40 and 50. That's automatic. Green bean machine. Like, Brandon Aubrey, he's a hell of a player. Like, I don't give a fuck if you're a kicker, you're a wide receiver, quarterback. If you're damn good and elite at what you do, you got all my respect. So if there's anybody on the Cowboys that I fear, it will be Brandon Aubrey. I fear the hell out of him because I seen that man get amazing kicks against us in crucial games. Like, I seen that man do that against us. So he did it twice in one game. So yeah. But other than that, got a game winner, sent it to the overtime. And yeah, like, it was a hell of an effort for the Giants. You can't even say that oh, they sorry because they lost that game. They been sorry. So it's just more so of an effort of them getting close to getting a victory like that. Russell Wilson putting up like 500 yards. Malik Neighbors, what was it? Uh you said 7 for 160 something, couple touchdowns. Looking like Odell on some of those plays. So, you know, um, I ain't got too much for the Giants. It's just, they look good for a rebuilding team. Scatterboo, I think he will probably be the starting running back. So I like to see how he look in that role because he definitely shit boy look like Peyton Hillis sometimes. So I like to see how he look in that offense. I think he complimented well. But that offensive line, yeah, I mean they did enough, I guess. But shit, it was some plays that Russell Wilson had to improvise in that pocket because he was damn sure ready to get smothered. But again, the Dallas Cowboys defensive line. I know you said, oh, they got Kenny Clark and, you know, Michael Parsons is Luca and Kenny Clark is Anthony Davis. That was a little extreme. But, you know, as solid as a player as he is, I still think that Dallas uh defensive line, they probably the worst in the division. For sure. I mean, y'all pretty decent. Y'all was hellacious against the Giants, but again, y'all played against a sorry ass offensive line. So I got to see how y'all look. And yeah, I mean, I ain't. Yeah, the Packers was really. We ain't got to talk about that. We ain't got to talk about that. I could cook you. I'm just. It's 2 games, so we'll see how y'all look down the line. But yeah, I would say Dallas probably got the worst off defensive line. I don't think they present that much pressure. They won't present that much pressure with Micah. So they probably got a solid run defense, but other than that, can they generate sacks? I don't know. So that probably was what it really was for the Giants for them to hang in there. So it's hard to say how the Giants would look. I still think they're going to just take L's and L's and L's. But as far as the Cowboys, yeah, I think Brandon Aubrey, he saved them. The best player on the team saved them. And really, they shouldn't even been in a saving position playing against the Giants. Why are you competing with the Giants? Are y'all that sorry? I don't know. I don't know. But they got the win, so I give them their respect, a division win against the Giants. They got a phenomenal defensive line. They was smacking shit too. Brian Barnes, he was smacking shit. Probably really it to be honest, but everybody else was solid in that sense. Yeah, it was a hell of a shootout. But if they giving up 500 yards to Russell Wilson and Malik Neighbors, shit, I'll go back and see who they play up next. But yeah, it was still a good game, entertaining game for sure. I fuck with it. I like to see a little more from Elite Neighbor. Not saying I would like to see a little more in the sense that he gonna be getting 170 something yards, but I like to see him be consistent in that sense because I definitely think he could be one of those ones as far as like top receivers. But I seen him also have some inconsistent games. You rough him up a bit, so we'll just see how he cook up. Yeah, like to see how the division cook up, man. A lot of 1-1s.
Just gotta let the season play out. Let's see what them chips fit. We play the Raiders next, so I think that can
Okay.
be. I think
Oh, okay. I see.
think that could be a tussle.
And you was one to talk about how your boy, your starting running back, he was just as productive as Ashton Genty. I know you was just speaking for a 1 week stance, but is that the same type of energy we having? Like, do you think he's who is it, Crosby? You think he go crazy against that Raiders defense?
Sunday to Sunday, man. We got to see how we pulling up, man.
Oh God, so confident.
But I mean, they like shit. I mean, that I really want to talk my shit and say that's a winnable game, but like,
Because it is.
but like, man, I'm confident as fuck, bro. It is what it is, man. I'm gonna start treading lightly, bro, because my team losing their injuries, bro. So if it's gonna keep going that way, then I don't know what else to say week by week because we're not 100%. So
Shit. That was with a lot of teams.
not with their key players.
So who y'all got hurt? I know y'all said King out
Jaden
for the
Daniels is
season.
hurt. We lost our second best defensive player, and fucking I forget his fucking name. And we lost the quarterback. We lost the
You said
safety.
you said Jaden Daniels hurt?
Yes, he was visibly fucking limping off the field.
So he hurt. He ain't playing?
I don't know as far as not being ruled out. We'll see later on
If
during the week.
he step out on the field, I ain't trying to hear all that.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, nigga ain't trying to hear no excuses. Okay, well, keep the same energy for the Eagles,
It's
okay?
been that. When has it not been that?
Okay. You got
Yeah,
it. Ain't no more
okay.
discuss. Say less. Say
This
less.
has always been the standard.
Say less.
That boy had cracked ribs, you won't say nothing then. So hey, he step out on that field, he a dog.
Okay.
Yeah, I like to
Remember
see.
that. I'm gonna remember that. Okay.
Remember it, write it down, take a picture,
Okay.
screenshot. It's recorded. This is on wax. It's going to be rememberable. This
It does
always been
not
the
matter.
standard.
It does not matter if he steps on the field. It does not matter. Okay.
Yeah, if he's healthy enough to play. So what you gonna say? Oh, he was hurt. That's why we lost.
No, that's not the reason I'm asking. But like,
Okay, so that's
yeah.
always been the standard. So I don't know why you trying to make it bigger than what it is. This is the standard.
All right. I'm happy we got that known now. Okay.
What? You gonna try to apply it to Jalen Hurts?
No, I'm not. I'm just saying. I'm gonna keep the same energy if y'all not 100% and you try to bring it up a week later or some shit. That's all I'm
Hey,
saying.
we won 100% last year.
Okay.
So like
I'm
I said,
fine with it. I'm fine with it. Okay.
I'm excellent with it. But anywho, yeah, I like to see how y'all look against the Raiders. Again, really all y'all got to worry about is Max Crosby fucking up that offensive line. If he does that, then yeah, maybe that injury will actually account to something. Because if he limping, yeah, ain't gonna be too many runs coming out of that backfield. So other than that, man, I'm just trying to find some of these big time games or marquee games. It's really much of a coast week. I like the Broncos versus Chargers. So they got a short week, but the Broncos, I think they got a close win against who? No. Indiana got a close win against them. I'm gonna go back and watch that because I like how Danny Dimes doing, man. He hooping for the Colts right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and rewatch that game. But yeah, Broncos versus Chargers for week 3. That's gonna be something crazy. Bo Nix, he had a bad interception at the end of the game. Then he hasn't really been playing that good. So I would like to see Bo Nix tighten up a little bit as far as his mechanics, poise wise, but he's still putting up numbers and you got the weapons. So I don't think they'll struggle that much offensively against the Chargers. But you know, it's a big division game right there, man. It could be a shootout for sure. So yeah, we'll tap in with that. Cowboys, they got the Bears. So yeah, mid on mid. Cardinals, 49ers, Chiefs, Giants. The game of the week, which is gonna be on Monday night next week, is gonna be the Lions and Ravens. We ain't got to go too much into that. If we gonna do Monday for the next episode, then we could just kind of save that for the Monday night. So yeah, ain't too many crazy games. The Jets play the Buccaneers week 3. That's probably it, to be honest. Bills, Dolphins. We already know how that's going to go. And shit, I hope Josh Allen ain't in Miami. That's about 5 touchdowns. Yeah, that's probably it, man. I'll probably go ahead check in with this Buccaneers Texas game. I'll definitely try to key in on that.
Definitely watching that.
Yeah, because I definitely want to see how Stingley look. I want to see how that whole Texas secondary look holding up against Mike Evans and Chris Godwin and that young boy out of Ohio State. I can never pronounce his name, but yeah, he was a dog his whole career. So he been putting up numbers in some of the games he's been playing too. So and then the Chargers Raiders, I hope you lock into that because hopefully you'll get a better sample size of what the Raiders are and how you can kind of judge how y'all look against them. But if I can check in with that, I'll probably do the same. But I'll probably be gone by then. Shit. Yeah, that's probably about it for real. For real. I mean, niggas got anything else? I don't know too much about the music scene. Ain't nothing been dropping or no crazy no crazy promotions going on. Um, yeah, I ain't seeing too much. I'm just waiting on Iceman, to be honest.
Waiting on that.
You need to hurry up with that shit. I ain't really trying to wait till October, whatever, 18th, 17th, whatever the fuck.
He might have already won, goddamn it. It's already one joint he dropped, and it's already the #1 song on iTunes right now.
What? What did I miss?
No, the joint with Yeet and that girl, Doghouse.
But I saw and so I cashed out. Yeah, Molly make her, what? Molly make her dance with her ass out. Damn. Hey, yeah. Daddy Mac make her, Chris Crosser make her, jump out to Jamaica. Yeah, jump up out the bed, she bout to jump. Hey, jump up on the flight, she bout to jump.
I gotta listen to that jump. I don't even think I heard it. I seen a video though. I think didn't they drop a video?
Yeah, the little stream he put out. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that might have been the song that I was. What's the name of the song?
Doghouse.
Oh, Doghouse. No, that ain't it. He got another jump, bro. I gotta go back. Listen to that shit. Ain't even been locked in, to be honest. But yeah, I ain't got too much for the music scene, man. We gotta. I'll bring somebody up that's underrated. Get a little more shine. I gotta go back and see that Clips jump. You said where were they at? What is it?
Vatican.
Your car was in the driveway, I knew you were home. By the third knock, a chill ran through my bones. The way you miss mama, I guess I should've known. Chivalry ain't dead, you ain't let her go alone. Found you in the kitchen, scriptures in the den. Half-written text that you never got to send. Combing through your dresser drawer, where do I begin? Posting noted Bible quotes, were you preparing then? I can hear your voice now.
Vatican. Yeah, I ain't never heard of that shit. But
Wow.
Yeah, man. I don't know what the fuck that is.
The biggest church in the world?
Yeah, never heard of it. Nigga, I go to the churches around my way.
Nigga, that's where the Pope lives.
Shit, we talking about the Pope? Yeah. Okay, all right. Now that sounds familiar. All right, I got you. But still.
The Vatican is just as known as the White House.
And well, shit, hey. Sorry for my ignorance. Me personally, I don't give too much of a fuck.
Respect.
I respect it, though. I respect it. I ain't disrespecting no religion here. I'm just saying, like, I got my own religion that I tend to. And I don't know if the Pope is Christian or whatever, but nigga, my Christianity is a little different.
Definitely Christian, man.
Well, yeah, my shit is Negro Christian. Shit. I don't know about all that Pope stuff. So what's Catholic then? Is that the same?
That's
different?
that's what it is.
Okay, see, yeah, that's different. I'm not a Catholic person.
Okay.
Yeah, we pretty much wrapped up here, man. Shit, it's probably been 2 hours, goddamn.
150.
Shit, 100.
All right, babe. 3 from the HVZ. Easy.
Take it easy, bro.
I'll holler at y'all boys later, man. See what y'all on.
Yeah, I'm gonna holler at you, bro.
All right, my dog. Last thoughts. WNBA playoffs started. Nothing too spectacular. You got like a good amount of blowouts. Each team. Minnesota blew out the Valkyrie. It was a good close game with the Liberty and the Mercury, but Breonna Stewart's injured, so you got to see how that fixes itself in the playoffs. The Aces, they beat the shit out the Storm, mollywopped, and then the Dream beat the shit out the Fever. So it was nothing but blowouts for the most part. So I mean, hopefully it cook out. I mean, goddamn, cook out. I'm hungry as a bitch. Hopefully it cook up later on, but we'll see how that go. I think I'm gonna go ahead and prep up a special episode for the WNBA because it's playoff time. So I gotta find a good time and definitely a good setting because my other phone died. So I gotta use this one right now, man. I gotta use the backup trap phone. Other than that, man, we tune in with the WNBA. Again, good ass week of sports, great week of sports. Again, shout out to Bud getting the win against Canelo. All-time great win right there. And I love to see his future matchups. Shout out to Turkey and Germany and Greece getting gold medals in the FIBA world. Well, the Euro Basketball Cup. Shout out to all three of those teams, and shout out to guys like Laurie Marketing making it to the semifinals and having a great case for himself. Shout out to Slim Jesus, another young prospect who I'm going to try to lock in on. I forgot his name, but I'm gonna just call him Slim for now. I think he start class next week or some shit like that. So, that boy was 18 years old, freshly 18, still in high school, playing against NBA players and looking damn good for the most part. So I'm gonna keep up with him. Yeah, shout out to Giannis and Antetokounmpo's getting a good ass win for their country, or medal for their country, and Dennis Schroeder, Germany, France, and all them getting a gold medal again. Turkey announcing themselves as a problem with Sangoon, who probably played the best out of everybody in the whole tournament. If not him, then Luka Doncic. Not him, Nikola Jokic. So it's good hoops in that sense. And then again, yeah. As far as the NFL, your team 2-0. Say yo. You feel what I'm saying? Like, ain't too many people can say yo right now. You know what I mean? It's a good cup of three. So, but still early in the season. Ain't gonna get too ahead of ourselves, But I'm just glad that my squad is on the side of winning. Our day will come, but we'll see when it happens. We'll see when it happens. Again, I like our matchup with the Rams. We're prone to neutralize that defensive line by using their force against them. So if they play some disciplinary football on that line, you can set the edge for Jalen Hurts and Saquon, then we might have some problems. They don't got a bad secondary at all. They got some guys. My favorite guy on that secondary is I think it's Cam Curl. I've been watching him for a little minute since he was with the Commanders. So, I like how he brings the physicality to that secondary. I expect a lot out of that game on both sides, defensively and offensively. So I think it's just gonna be the same thing we've been seeing in the playoffs and last year in the regular season. So we'll see how that go. Hopefully we got Dallas Goedert back then because we definitely gonna need him. I'm pretty sure we used him a lot in that Rams game. So we'll see how that go. But yeah, other than that, I'm gonna catch some of these Monday night games if I can. Definitely gonna try to keep up with this Buccaneers Texans game. See how that look for the NFC South. Considering that Falcons just got a good win, they probably can keep that up. But yeah, that's about it, man. That's about it. I'll show y'all the face card next time, god damn it. I wish the official trap phone #1 worked, but yeah, she down right now. She down to the grizzle. I ain't want this shit to die. Niggas ain't, get whatever it takes they had to get off, but it's all good. We'll tighten it up next episode, or at least I'll do that on my end. Well, yeah. Peace. Blessings as always. Please like and subscribe, all that good stuff. We'll check in with y'all another time. All that good stuff. Yeah. That's about it. Shout out to Bud, man. That nigga really did some legendary shit, dog. That's some cool shit. Yeah. We out here.
Okay. Out in the six, I'm a national treasure. The niggas that bad me gon' bad me forever. R.I.P. Kobe, but y'all niggas brokey. That's probably why y'all be shacking together. Like Capo and Lita got habits together. Like couples vacation, they packing together. Like rushing to finish, they'll slap it together. The charges like COVID, they'll catch it together. They hate me so much, it's a sickening thing. They must have heard wrong on the call. I sent them a sack cause I wanted you shipped to the king. When you was a part of the team, we used to be planning our Mexico trip in the spring. We must have been